Okay, I've got the farm and 2 or 3 fields around it. Where are we going to start? Got to be £1 million on it surely. Cheeky bid from some of Farm Estates there. 400,000, 25, 50, 75, 500, 25, 50, 75, 575. Got too cheap there surely. 600, 625, 650, 75. 700, 700,000, 750, 800, 850, 900, 950, 1 million, 1 million, 20, 150, 1100, 1,100,000, 150, 200, 250. Any advance on 1,250,000? Going once, going twice, third and final time at £250,000, 1 million and a quarter. Sold to Summer Farm Estates. So we bought the farm. We bought this yard. We can now officially bring the Land Rover in. First of all, I want to have a look what's in here. Decent sized shed. Decent sized shed. That will house the combine for sure. We've also got these little sheds here. Let's get in the car and bring it around. One or two of the auction people who missed out on this farm just disappeared. So we now own these sheds here. That shed there that we couldn't get in when we came to look is now ours. Tractors. There was nothing saying about these in the auction details. I have to check with those, but we've got a FE35 with Traxon 4-wheel drive system, got a Massey Ferguson 35 and a 135, and they look like they've been fully restored. So who they actually belong to, not got a clue. Well, that's alright, it's got heating in there, so we can put potatoes in here and see about that. So that is that. I'm not sure what land we bought at the minute. That just takes you out to the roadway. Now, is this down here anything to do with us? Could those be the 2 or 3 fields? These 1 or 2 grass fields here that and is this a part of the farm we just bought? There's some more buildings here which I'm not sure. We should check. Let's just have a look. We'll know by where we are on the map. So what we've bought is field 6. Yeah, and all this junk in here, all that junk there. So probably just field 72 there, which is outlying from somebody else. So field 6, I would imagine, is this, and it looks like it's got a crop in it. It's got, yeah, it's got oilseed rape growing in it, which is absolutely brilliant. So let's have a look and see now about purchase the soil information there. So yeah, we've got some sandy loam and some loam. These fields here can't be done. So yeah, bit of clay in one end of it. Yeah, this is turned out to be a good purchase. Wasn't sure about the tractors in any way, shape or form, but yeah, we've got plenty of big old sheds here and a little hideaway part there. Got a fuel tank over here as well. What goes in it here? What actually is this? Ah! We can actually buy lime from here. So, yeah, that's good. We can buy lime and store it in there. Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. We will have a ride around, so yeah, all good. No houses or anything with it, probably why people didn't go above the 1.25 million that we bid for it. So yeah, we will get on with jobs. We've got to sell some grain, but we will join you back once we get all sorted out around here. Okay, we've got to pop down to Tesco's and sell 56 dozen eggs. Downside to buying that farm is we've got to repay at £15,000 a month, so definitely need to keep the money rolling in. And the first payment is due on the 1st of April. Got a couple of months where we can hand back the loan and say, yeah, we don't want that farm or whatever, but yeah, so we've got until April to pay for the loan. We may get a month's payment off those tractors that are in the shed. That was a total surprise, has to be said. It was an absolutely total surprise. We were all led to believe when we were bidding, that we were bidding for the farm only, with the fields that were allocated to it. There were some more fields that were auctioned off in lots around, and some of the fields made nearly as much as we paid for our farm and the few fields we got. So yeah, those tractors are a great surprise to us. We are going to look into it, get the police in and see if they've got anything on their database, talk to the auctioneers. It's believed the government put the auction in because the farmer had died and had no living relatives. His house, which was further down the road, it was a fairly big house actually, and I think it made upwards of 120,000 on its 175, 180,000 on its own. Into Tesco we come. May ask them over at the dealership, they may know about the tractors as well, but the police are informed anyway, so they will come out, check serial numbers and everything, make sure that they are fully legally to be mine now that I've paid for that farm and bought it. As I say, the only thing that can stop it as far as I can see is the fact that they're stolen and somebody has dumped them there in the last 6 months since he died. They've spent the last 6 months trying to find any family that he might have. Yeah, just have to wait and see when the police turn up there. I haven't phoned them up yet, but I suppose if they're watching this video they'll know we know they're there and not phoning up straight away, but I suppose they'll also understand that we're trying to earn a living here. We're running a farm, and to run a farm we need to do the work. Anyway, we will see you once we get over to the old arable yard, and we need to empty those silos because they will be moving over to this farm that we're heading to, well, heading towards at the moment, the dairy farm. So yeah, we will see you back at the farm. Right, we are going to get the milk taken over. The pigs are fine, just check them. Need to check on the dairy and beef cattle and the sheep. we've got big loan to pay back at the moment, so and they look fine for straw, these dairy cattle, so 1,432 litres of milk in there, so the cattle, yeah, plenty of feed. Sheep have still got a bale or a couple of bales hanging out, so they are fine. With it being January, it is wool sell time, so we may have to put this pallet of wool we've got half a ton nearly of wool in there, so yeah, they need, might drop that on the back of the trailer on the Land Rover, but yeah, for now it's fine. We will head over to the dairy. Oh, we've got to check the beef cattle. Want to check these, they look like they've got plenty of food. 24 animals, 25,000 litres of food, 21,000 litres of straw. Yeah, they are fine. They are plumbed in, as with the dairy cattle and the pigs, for fresh water put in. We will have a good crop of oilseed rape next year. Now we've got a bonus field, and that is a bonus because we haven't had to pay anything to have it all sorted. We had to pay to have the soil analysed. Probably our records, probably the people who bought the house would have the records for what the soil types are like, but yeah, we're paid anyway. We know what the soil is in the main field. The 3 fields that are little grass paddocks, which, yeah, there'll probably remain grass to be mowed and baled and brought over for the summer grazing. May need ploughing up and reseeding, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, can't get over the fact there's 3 tractors in there and nothing said in the auction notes about it. I imagine the auctioneers hadn't opened the sheds. And I'd also imagine probably whoever bought the house, when they do move in, will probably go through some paperwork. We'll call in when they are moved in. We will call in and have a word with them and see if they found any paperwork relating to tractors. It will say agricultural vehicle on it, so we will see. Don't want to sell the tractors if we are going to be in the wrong for selling them, that's for sure. Getting the milk down here, be another 1,000 and something, I'd imagine, added to our money. They will just do a bank transfer once we dump the wool. 1,080 and £42 for the government. So we will see you when we are back over at the other farm. Well, I stopped here because there's a couple of cars parked up on this house that was in the auction that used to belong to the farm. Hey, hello, can I help you? Yeah, we bought the farm at the back here that used to belong to this house, and along with the farm we bought 3 tractors. There's 3 tractors in with that deal, and just wondering if you'd found, while you're going through stuff, any logbooks for them. Oh, we've not had time yet. We've only been here about 10 minutes to unlock and come in. We've got to sort things out, but have you got a phone number? And if I come across them, I will give you a ring. Yeah, it's 07174 174 174. Lovely, I've got that down. Yes, if I come across any logbooks, I will put them down for you. My name's Mr. Phillips, by the way. Okay, thank you for your time, Mr. Phillips, and sorry to trouble you. No trouble at all, no trouble at all. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Yeah, so they've only just moved in about 10 minutes ago, so we will see as things go forward. See if Eva gives us a ring. He might give us a ring, you never know. Or he may turn up in a local area when we're about and let us know. But yeah, we will get all this sorted. So we want to empty these pits out if we can today. Okay, so let's fill. Yeah, there's only 81,000 litres of wheat to go, so see if it's still the same place offering the best price for the wheat. Bit of a shame that takes so long loading up, but 405 at Yarra Grain, 395. So, Highgate's Grain is the best place. So let's have a look and see where Highgate's is. Yeah, that's where I thought it was. It's where we went yesterday, I think. get this taken over. Tell where the weeds was killed up, it looks a bit grey at you. So yeah, we'll have to check and see how many acres of land we've acquired with buying that. It was actually the yard we wanted. So the fact that we got some tractors and, well, we knew those 3 little fields was part of it. I didn't know about that field 2, was it? But we got. Didn't know about those, but yeah, pleasantly surprising, expensive day. We have got to meet the police over at the yard tomorrow morning. They are coming, so we will have a look over there and let them have a look. They will check on their database as to whether we'll drive in and back out. Seemed pretty easy yesterday. See how much of this money we get back that we spent today. 14,422, 570 from the government. We will head back over to the farm and see how we go from there. So we'll know tomorrow if there's anything on the police database about the tractors, which I presume if the police have no interest in it, then if they're not reported stolen, then they are ours. But how much it's going to cost us to get the logbooks for them, I haven't got a clue. Not done any checking around the tractors at all. But we will go have a look at them while the police are there tomorrow. I'm not going to not even open the door of the 135 or tried getting on 35 or the FE 35. We don't want to be getting fingerprints on to contaminate them. They've been sealed in that shed all the time, so I guess if anybody's pinched them and got their fingerprints on them, then it's tough luck for them, I'd imagine. Oh, this will be the last of the wheat that we take to the grain merchants. There'll be a little bit of wheat left in there, which at some point we will put the trailer on before they come and dismantle the silos and move them over to the dairy farm. Just save that little bit of running about. From one farm to the other with tractors and trailers. Back to the same place again. There was 47, we've got 35 and a half. Probably 10 or 11 ton left in there, which will be tipped straight in the shed where we can sort the chickens out. We will get all this grain sold. And then over the next few months, well, next few weeks, they will be construction company's going to be happy with us. They took money off us to move those grain dryers from the dairy over to where they are now. They're going to take them down and take them back to the place they brought them from in the first place. Yeah, they will be happy. Bit extra money in their pockets. So 14,408, 569 from the government again. We can't shift that wheat today because we need the telehandler over here. Get the telehandler over here and then they can, the bucket can be moved. Might be able to move it by hand, I'm not sure really. Head back to the farm. Get these sorghum loaded up and taken over to be sold wherever the best price is. Yeah, 10.5 ton of wheat. I've only got 17 ton of sorghum, so we might take that wheat over. So that has got all the sorghum sold. So where is going to offer us the best price for sorghum? Mill Road Grain. Tag that place, check on Google Maps and see where that is. Sure, I tagged it. Yeah, it is tagged, so it should. Mill Road Grain should be flashing soon as it's tagged, you would have thought. Ah, it is. It's right up the top left corner there. Good ways to travel with this. Let's just check on the map and see if we can. Yeah, we can travel direct across country for now. We've not been down these roads, so good opportunity to explore while there's no trees about. And see how much the sorghum makes us. Yeah, a bit of a twisty road along here, but definitely won't be expanding the farm for a while anytime soon. Paying for that, the money what we would expand with is taken up in paying for the loan. I mean, it's going to be money coming out the bank every day, but 15 grand a month to be paid back. It's going to take 2 or 3 years that to pay back, you'd think. But if we make a lot of money in harvest, we can always see if we can get ourselves down here and across that way anyway. Not sure if you can get down here and across. But that's where we're heading. Is there a road going across to where we need to go? There is not. Oh, I don't know. This is our field. This is our field here. Get down the bottom of here, turn left, and we go down past the animal dealers, animal market. Yeah, a bit of a different ride around for you. Show you something a little different. I think with that 10 tonne a week we're going to take it and get what money we can in on the farm. will see their lorry whizzing past. Wonder what's going on. Somewhere along this bottom end I think we need to be for where we're taking this. Yeah, I just saw a glimpse of the could have swore I just got a glimpse of the green bar there, but yeah, it is to the side there. Thought it was. Just across the back here. Pardon me. Apple crumble repeating. Where do we need to go to get to this place? I would say it's down this little back lane. First time we've been up here as well. I'm not sure whether we've come one road too soon, unless there is a road runs along the back edge there. Yarra grain over there. There is indeed a road across here. Get the grain sold. Bit of a run down looking place this, but we can get some more money coming in. We will sell the other 10 tonne of wheat. 9,341, 369 from the government. We will skirt around the outside of the map here and head back into the village. Not sure whether that's somewhere that buys stuff or whether that's another farm there, but Moulton, Southwood, read them. Oh, oh, nice fishing pit there. Might have to come and have a day's fishing. Yeah. A bit of a ride round. The police aren't about. So anyway, we will sell this last 10 ton of wheat off camera. For today, I hope you've enjoyed today's auction, buying the new farmyard, a trip around the countryside, and selling some grains. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment if you're new to the channel and you'd like to see more of what we do here. Please subscribe to the channel, give that bell a ring. It will tell you when our content is available until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.